Someone asked why don't I read the text or voice act it. Well, you know why? Because it's too fast. Sometimes it's too fast, sometimes it's so-so, but most of the time it's too fast. Like even when I stopped doing the voice acting, sometime during the first mission, I had trouble reading the text. Reading, and I read fast. I had trouble doing even that. And once again, the wording is getting worse and worse. I mean, gameplay-wise, this campaign is good, but the English and such is getting... Like, I do understand what the text is trying to say, but extrication? Really? Is Maiev a vehicle that got stuck in a swamp? Why don't you just have rescue operation or something like that? I know probably the translation from Chinese into English is not easy, but well, whatever. When Illidan found out that his friend Maiev had been imprisoned in the Broken Isles base, his own mother school, he immediately led a group to go and rescue him. Is that supposed to be a his or this him? Whatever. Even though he did not know what he was going to face. Such a description of Chapter 3. Rescue Operation. It wasn't as bad in this one, but it still was quite fast. Our gold mine is going to run out soon, Illidan. Yeah, the underground area had spare resources and I'm supposed to look for them. I can train royal guards? Gimme, gimme! I'm taking that.
I'm blind, not deaf.
I'm just gonna take the Reavers and I'm gonna... If they die in a fight, so what, they'll die, because now they're just eating up supply. If I... Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. Just for the purpose of maximizing the leftover gold.
I grow impatient.
It's like, oh yes, please. Definitely. I'm gonna have a look around with a koala. See if there's anything hidden. Okay, I can't go any further, right? Eh. Okay, let's have a look on the left.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Interesting idea to have the Royal Guard available in Shrine. It fits somehow, because I think the Sirens were before higher ranked elves. Koalos, I don't know what were they before. No idea at all. But it does make some sort of sense. I'm gonna attack once I get Coral Blades level 2, I think. Because that's gonna improve the damage quite a bit.
Research complete.
You dare speak to me?
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna scout with the Coatl. Can I get through that? I mean, do I have to go through these trees, or is there a way around?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, but... Some zombies with free upgrades. Oh, I probably can't get there on foot. Ooh. Do I want any dragon turtles? Probably not, but
I grow
I
impatient.
think... I don't think Dragon Turtles will be required, especially with Royal Guards available. They aren't as good against buildings as...
I'm blind, not deaf.
They aren't as good against buildings as Turtles would be, but
You dare speak to me?
it could be worse.
Demons nearby.
Could be a lot worse. And the fact that they deal
More
chaos
Dare
is
speak
very
to me.
helpful.
I'm blind, not deaf. Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf.
I can do this too.
Are there demons nearby?
Fountain of Hell. Great. Should move past the front gate
Dare speak to me?
and get to attacking... get to fighting near the... near the fountain, because the guards are gonna heal like crazy.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Your
I
man.
grow impatient.
Unfortunate to not have
I'm blind, deaf.
my backline targeted by the towers as of yet. I was keeping an eye out for that, and it didn't happen. Well, now it does, but now it doesn't matter.
I grow
They
impatient.
took ridiculously long to attack me there. Let's heal up. This fountain is making things a lot easier. It's not required, I would have been able to get through without it, but
Our warriors have engaged.
it is helping quite a bit.
You dare speak to me? I grow impatient.
There's no need to destroy any of these, because they don't seem to be active at all. There's no ghouls scattering wood. The Temple of the Damned wasn't training anything, so...
Deaf.
I think the only types of units I'll face will be ghouls and skeleton archers. Ghouls seem to be coming from up north, and skeletons from the right, so...
I grow impatient.
let's go deal with the skeletons first. Oh,
I'm blind, not deaf.
that's curious. Oh, there's... Alright, so only the crypts seem to be active. And yes, Royal Guards are just demolishing the buildings.
I grow impatient. Are there demons nearby? Easily. I grow impatient.
Great.
Our warriors have engaged. The
Wait, an Inferno? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Like a challenge. Easily. Hardly a challenge.
Kill that.
Dare speak to me? Evil.
And then this guy.
I grow
I don't want to lose Illidan, so... There we go.
blind, not deaf.
He's not gaining any experience, so that means level 6 is the max for this mission.
Dare speak to me? Are there demons nearby?
Our warriors have engaged the
Hmm?
enemy.
Damage level 3 very soon. I mean, it's gonna be finished very soon. Can I get some lumber? Yes.
I grow impatient.
I should probably get Echo Waddle or 2 extra and get Abolish. Because Cripple is gonna be a big issue here.
Research complete.
Let's get Abolish.
Are there demons nearby?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Scroll of Resurrection. Maybe I should buy that. But I don't know if it will res the Royal Guards as well.
I'm blind, not deaf. You dare
Okay, everyone
speak
heal
to
up.
me?
I should also probably research Ensnare in case I encounter Frostworms or things like that. So,
I'm blind,
Because Illidan doesn't have an orb, so he can't attack air if I'm not mistaken.
Demons nearby.
So
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Research complete.
let's get 3 Coatls and the Royal Guard.
Patient.
Hey, sailor.
Is that
My
all?
song is yours.
Gonna grab the gold
Easily. Is
and
that
the
all?
wood. Excellent.
Evil draws.
Let's have a look on the left.
Bated breath.
The parasite won't give me a lot of information. If he had more health, maybe I could have had a look farther than the spirit
Our
tower, but
warriors have
yeah.
engaged the enemy.
My song is yours.
I grow impatient.
No, no, no.
You dare speak to
My
me.
song is yours.
There we go. Balanced. Oh no. No, 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 no. Damn it.
Easily. I'm blind, not
Hey,
deaf.
sailor.
I would prefer to not lose any of these, but I can't since since I reacted late.
I grow impatient.
Your magic.
Shame I don't have a better dispel than on the Coatls. But
Demons nearby.
what can you do?
Song is yours.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm blind, not
Can
deaf.
I get like a Staff of Negation or something? I can get a neutralization
Demons
wall.
nearby.
No, let's leave it be for now.
I'm blind, not deaf.
My song is yours.
Why have I surfaced?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Don't get me.
I'm thinking of keeping the group 2
Nearby.
somewhere far in the back because they're mostly very vulnerable to the Crypt Fiends and piercing damage, and there's gonna be a lot of that in the undead base.
I'm waiting with bated
Yeah.
breath.
Let's just have them sit
Dare
back.
speak to me.
Meanwhile, this group will just
Hardly a challenge.
face roll over the base. There's not many buildings left of this one, but there is a purple base, so
You'll regret approaching me. Evil draws close. Is that all? Evil draws close. I grow
it's
impatient.
fine. Immune to magic?
Demons nearby.
Why? Oh, right.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Well, time to die.
You dare speak to me.
There we go. Oh,
Demons nearby.
let's get some extra help.
Your magic.
Easily. You dare speak to me.
Your magic.
Hardly a challenge.
On. There we go.
Demons nearby.
Deal with that.
I'm blind.
Once
not
the
deaf.
Citadel's down, that means a very powerful defense pool is gone. Or at least for the moment. But I expect to destroy the base and return. I mean, I expect to return to destroy the base before they manage to rebuild a necropolis and upgrade it to level 2.
I'm blind, not deaf.
No need to retreat with everyone, but if a purple attack force arrives, I could be in
I
trouble.
grow impatient.
Enable my revenge.
Especially if
Dare speak
they would
to
get
me.
help from these Fellhounds or Fellstalkers.
Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient.
Oh, if only I had a way to get some mana.
My song is yours.
Would have been great.
You dare speak to me?
Why have I surfaced?
I'm blind, not deaf.
Should get armor free, now that I think of it. I was saving it in case I would lose too many units, but I haven't, so no need to save any gold.
Don't be afraid.
I grow impatient.
Alright, let's finish it off.
Is that all? I'm blind, not deaf.
Yeah, the Frostbolt can still target buildings. Very efficient at destroying structures.
Born scum.
There are demons nearby. You dare speak to me? Die, fool.
They
Our
say
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I grow impatient.
I think I'll take that. That I'm on low upkeep doesn't matter.
Our warriors have
Damn, they're so
engaged the
slow. Were the Murgle workers always this slow?
insufficient gold.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have a few rounds of very slow gold collection.
Vengeance is mine.
This sort of time is over.
There.
Our warriors
That's the
have
Orange Beige.
engaged the enemy.
Beige. What was even that word that I tried to say? I wanted to say base. That's the orange base stealth with. I guess it mixed with G from the orange. Yeah. I think even, well, not even. Definitely the Royal Guards are a lot more effective, despite how much they cost compared to. Oh shit! That's what I thought would happen. Thankfully, I didn't take into account that they actually have these elementals, which are great against air. So there was no need to research Ensnare, but it's a good backup plan in case there would be too many Frostworms. Because I don't think that running away from a Frostworm is an option. Alright.
I'm blind, not deaf.
I'm gonna destroy that, just to be sure it's completely finished off. And then let's have a look. And it's fine. That's not so fine.
Dare speak to
Definitely not.
afraid.
Nope. Group 2 would be good against
Our
worms, but
warriors have engaged the enemy.
evil draws loose. I'm
But-
blind, not deaf. Are there demons nearby?
as I said, I don't think there's any running away from a Frostworm, but... Oh yeah, and Frostworm has a lot more health than...
I grow impatient.
You know what? I'm glad I researched Ensnare.
This sort of time.
Your mana is
I'm blind, not deaf. Are there demons
Should have
nearby?
lured him a bit away, and then ensnared him over
Dare speak to me.
terrain where more of my units can get to. Like this. Yeah. Now you're fucked.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Oh yeah, and there's still the Infernal and Doomguard lurking somewhere around the corner.
Dare speak to me.
Easy.
Can't send the workers until I make sure that there are no groups like that just roaming around.
Are there demons nearby?
This is only 6. Where are the other 2? Oh. Right.
You dare speak to me.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
I'm gonna leave group 2 near the gold
Demons
mine.
nearby.
I'd much rather lose these units than a
Hardly
worker.
challenge. Easily.
And that's gonna be the second supply. Cash.
Dare speak to me.
Yes, finally.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Finally! Can Illidan attack air?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Don't be afraid.
I prepared for this.
Dare speak to me. Hardly a challenge.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Are there demons nearby?
I'm gonna leave that rune for later.
Is that all? Hardly a challenge.
Yep, as expected.
Your man.
Dare speak to me. I grow impatient.
There we go.
I'm blind, not deaf.
This mission would be doable without the Fountain of Health,
Easily.
but it's making things a lot more easier.
Don't be afraid.
Or a lot more easy? I don't know. One of these two.
You
My
dare
song
speak
is
to me.
yours. Don't be afraid.
Should have both of these on autocast.
Are there demons nearby?
At least because I stationed them near the gold mine as a guard group. Speaking of which, this is actually working out fine. I don't need to build a Temple of Tides there. It's not
You
the most
dare
efficient
speak to
of
me.
ways to gather gold, but
I'm blind.
if any attacks come, they'll probably come through the gate. If it's gonna be a group of gargoyles,
Are there demons nearby?
Don't
well,
be afraid.
this group can deal with them. If it's gonna be a frostworm, I'll probably sacrifice a worker or two
blind,
in
not
favor of this group getting away. And then I'm gonna kill it here, near my defense line.
Hardly a challenge.
Alright, then. Let's
Evil
get in.
Draws close. Is that all? Evil draws close.
Watchers. Watchers are in a prison, yes? So I am probably getting closer and closer.
Easily. Hardly a challenge. Is that all?
That's curious. Yep,
Our warriors have engaged.
I will retreat in a moment. Oh yeah, and they do have possession,
Dare speak to me.
but they can't possess the royal guards, because they got resistant skin. It's
I
another
grow
great thing.
impatient.
Oh my
Hardly
dear
a
lord.
challenge. Are there demons nearby?
This isn't gonna go well.
Your man.
Nope. Rip Illidan.
Your man. Our champion has fallen.
What the fuck is this area? Why is there Demon Gate? I know I can destroy that, but fuck. It was so bad. That was garbage. Garbage positioning. Garbage area to fight in, but still. I had 6 crushing waves and it wasn't enough to get through. I also had Illidan to tank
Our
for
warriors have
the rest,
engaged
but it
the
wasn't
enemy.
through either. It wasn't enough either. It's like,
Don't be afraid.
really?
I'm hooked. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Well, if I can get up to 100 supply, maybe then... I probably should build a temple near the gold mine for these cases, where I lose a number of units. The reason why I didn't move Illidan backwards in this mess was because while I would be retreating, the Frostworm would still be hitting me, the Doomguard would still be stomping, the Fellstalkers would still be mana burning. By the time I would retreat back to here, it would also aggro the green units over there, and while I would be retreating to the gate, I think either Illidan would die, or I would have quite a bunch of units not damaged as much as they ended up being, but damaged quite a bit.
I'm blind, not deaf.
This way at least I killed some enemies, but it wasn't worth it.
Are there
No way in
demons
hell.
nearby?
Don't be
Shouldn't have
afraid.
been there in the
grow
first place.
impatient.
But I expect that, like, by destroying the gate, it's not an objective, but I expect by destroying the gate there might be an item for that, or, you know, something like that.
Hardly a challenge.
Hey, sailor.
I should also grab at least the coatls. Because I need the dispel. I need the dispel for the cripple. Even though it has reduced duration, it still is a big hit
I'm blind, not
to
deaf.
the damage and attack speed of the royal guards.
Don't be afraid.
I grow
Hey,
impatient.
sailor.
I haven't...
Our warriors have
Dare speak
engaged
to
the enemy.
me.
that means these are units that are not gonna be defending.
You dare speak to me.
I mana burned the wrong one. Well, now is the perfect time to attack.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not gonna go
Dare
back
speak
as
to
far.
me.
I'm just gonna eat this rune,
Is
get some
that
mana
all?
and health.
Easily. Is that
There.
all?
My song is
Now I got enough mana
I
to
grow impatient.
get an elemental and also get a cast a crushing wave or two.
I'm blind, not deaf. Hardly a
Alrighty
challenge.
then. I do want to kill it.
Dare speak
base.
to me.
I do. I really do. This is mission 4, yes? No, it's mission 3.
Easily.
There. Let's have a look. No, I
I'm
don't
blind,
care about
not
these. Go forward.
Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf. Die, fool. Are there demons nearby?
There we go.
I grow impatient.
Excellent. Going a lot better than last time.
You dare
Now if I can get the dispels in, I'm soon gonna have 100 mana on multiple cards. There we go, great.
my song is
Your man.
I'm blind, not
Yes,
deaf.
there we go.
Demons nearby.
Come on.
Hey, sailor. Land or sea. Done.
There, get rid of the destroyer. It doesn't matter that I lost one.
My song is yours.
My fucking god, dude. Just die. No.
Your man.
Just die. Why are there Can I not walk past this? I can. Why are they just sitting there? It's so bad.
Your man.
Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna lose him again. No, I'm not. Feels good, man. I do seriously think that the creator of this would put this so close to the entrance that the player would think, maybe if I destroy that, I'll get an item. Because that's been there a few times before. Not necessarily this example, but...
Are there demons nearby?
Okay, you're gonna go there.
I'm blind, not deaf.
You're relieved of
Our
service.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hopefully alive.
Nearby.
Yep.
I'm blind, not deaf.
And down with the gate.
Easily.
There's just so many ghouls coming back. They're not that tanky. They're not tanky at all, but the problem is, they've just been able to keep me outside of their base with the ghouls alone. Oh my god.
Hardly a challenge.
Our champion has fallen. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Can I submerge here? No, because it's not in water, right? dear. I was so close and yet so far. Alright, screw that. I'm on no upkeep, so I'll hover around. At least the entrance defenses are broken, and some of the buildings as well have been destroyed. And considering the AI cannot rebuild, those are good news. But still, there's a lot left to be killed. And destroyed. Primarily destroyed. Oh, I should have units waiting near that, because I expect an attack will be coming soon. Yeah, but... whatever, I'll take the risk.
Spare the pleasantries. Enable my revenge.
Okay.
Convince.
Just... Oh, they ignored that. Oh, great.
You're mad.
This is not a waste of mana, because they would mana burn most of it away anyway.
I'll make it so.
They can probably get the goal at least once or twice more. I'm not gonna rest Illidan, not for a while. I'm thinking if Scroll of Resurrection could have been great there. Probably yes. But I have seen some Necromancers there, so maybe not as much. Because, you know, you can't res what doesn't have a body for resing. This is gonna be a bit boring period. But I do wonder, really, like... Is it there just for fun? Because... You could have the unit set to spawn from an invulnerable gate. This whole base could be invulnerable. I think it's vulnerable for a reason. Just like with the bridge in the first mission, and the trolls in the area, which you could choose to ignore by deploying the barrel, which I did. This is another, I think, example of an area you can choose to ignore, but if you don't, there's something for it. Probably not much, but I would say it's equal to the effort, so maybe this has
Our
like...
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think like an Infernal Stone, even though that's not something I would want, I think that could be there. I probably used the Frostbolts too early, but oh well. I wonder why the Doomguard never uses Rain of Fire. There we go. Alright, now I get a stable gold income. I'm gonna get 4,500. That should allow me to finish off the base. Because I can... I know you probably don't want to wait that long, but what I could do is wait to mine out the gold mine completely, then get as many royal guards as possible, and then just clear out the rest of the map. Because even if they'll try to block me in here, I'll have like, what, 12 to 14 crushing waves available, the same amount of sea elementals, the same amount of frost bolts. You know, that's in the ideal case, but I know that mana of some of them will be very low due to the infrequent but still happening Hellstalker attacks. Alright, let's get this jabroni back in here. Because he doesn't take up any supply, so he's an expense I'm willing to undergo. At this very moment, at least. If I... 70% of 4,000, 10% is 400, 2,800, I would lose 1,200 gold if I got to low upkeep. But would it matter? Because all I need is... I think filling this group with guards would be enough to destroy the base completely, and then clear out this area.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Or maybe I actually do have to go through there. Maybe over here I'll just get introduced to a small group that's gonna tell me, oh, they were taken further down this cave, or something like that. It's probably more likely.
This are the times you war. I'll make it so. By ebb and flow.
One worker lost. Not such a big loss. Keep your curse away from my units. If there's one ability I hate, it's curse.
I grow impatient. I'm blind, not deaf.
Alright, more gold. How many can I afford now? 2. I'm gonna wait for 1200
Dare speak to
and
me.
then I'll go into low upkeep. I may be doing this in a very inefficient way. Maybe there's a better combination of units to use, but I think the Royal Guard alone is the most versatile unit I have. It's the most durable unit I have, which I think is important because of the presence of Frostworms and the Doom Guards. It also has resistance skin, which helps, especially against Banshees, because Myrmidon could be possessed. That would be a big hit in a fight. Guys, I don't have anti-magic shell, and they also have a stun, which is great against buildings, against, you know, the Doom Guards and such. Alright, I'm still gonna sacrifice like 900 gold, but at least I'll get a move on.
Are there demons nearby?
Gonna fill up this control group, so I'm getting 4 Royal Guards, and then we'll see.
You dare speak to me?
Yeah, that's the one downside that I'll have to... that I hope you don't mind, because I want to save up as much resources as possible. That's why I delayed even the Temple of the Tides, hoping I wouldn't need it, but turns out I do.
I grow impatient.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Dare speak to me?
They killed him? Yeah, fuck you. That worker was carrying 7 gold.
I grow
You'll
impatient.
pay for that.
Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient.
Alright, heal up.
Hardly a challenge. Evil.
I mean, there is another mine, but I don't consider that as important. You see, I don't think a combination of Myrmidon, Snapdragon, Dragon Turtle, Siren, and Coatl would do better against the Doom Guard and an Infernal, and a bunch of enemy units that come to attack every X minutes, than a
I'm
full
blind,
control,
not deaf.
almost full control group of Royal Guards.
I grow impatient.
That's what I'm trying to get at. And they don't cost as much. The only downside is the supply, but you know, it's fine.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Starting to run low on wood. Should probably take a look at that.
Are there demons nearby?
Alright. I would have used Warp 10 just to have this build faster, because I think that's one of the fair cheats, because it affects not only you, but allies and enemies alike.
You dare speak to me?
By that theory, you could say I could also have used Greed is Good, but Greed is Good sort of bypasses the resource limits that are sometimes set by the creator, so... That's a cheat I wouldn't use,
Easily.
unless I'm testing something, but Warp 10 I use from time to time. Hey, jabroni.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Yeah, whoops.
I'll make it so.
It's completely fine.
I'll make it so.
Oh, another one.
Are there demons nearby?
By ebb and flow.
You
Yep,
dare
and you
speak
screwed
to
up.
me?
There we go. Forward! Into the heart of this matter. Trying to get as many guards in as possible before they notice that I'm here.
I grow.
Yep, it's training. Should take a look at that. That was good, but if I could destroy that, that would be a whole lot better. That means no more Doom Guards, hopefully.
Your man.
I'm blind, not deaf. Demons nearby.
Hey. Oh, I have lost the... I did?
Your man.
I'm blind, not
I did. I lost the one Myrmidon. Feels bad, man.
I grow impatient.
Alright.
Speak to
This
me.
base is... Oh, there's 2 gates. Oh no.
Demons nearby. I'm
What the
blind,
fuck
not
are
deaf.
you? I need a snare for that. Oh, nope. Nope.
Easily.
Shit. Well,
Champion
this
has
was worth it
fallen.
again. I paid only price of 2 units in exchange for a demon gate. I had nothing for the demon gate, but the hero might... I'm still not gonna give up on that idea. That the base is there for a reason. Although I feel a bit weird about attacking it, because I know that probably... Well, I know, I think that at least a few of you will not be happy with the approach I chose to take on the mission. Well, to address that, I can only say that's the approach I took. If you want to choose a different one, play it yourself. That's all I would say. Hey, I'm not trying to artificially drag out the mission. That's never my point. But I am curious, and I always will, if I see something I can do in a mission, unless I'm tired of it, of the project, or the game or whatever, I will go have a look, explore, and theorize about things. Am I even... Did I... Where's the rally point? Right there. I want that one specifically for the hero. He's immune to magic, but web is not magic. I mean, ensnare is not magic. Oh, magical.
You dare speak
Alright.
to me? Is that all?
Okay, so only 1 gate left. One... What's it called? It's not a graveyard, it's... I always forget what this building is called. The one that trains frostworms, I got no idea.
Hardly a challenge.
Graveyard is the one that is used for lumber here.
Is that all?
It's not called a frostworm graveyard. Damn, my memory's bad.
Our warriors have
And
engaged.
he intercepted an attack. Nope. There.
Hardly a challenge.
Save.
Is
Destroy
that
an
all?
attack, that means there will be less units defending. There's still gonna be quite a number, but... Water elementals have done a great job last time I mass summoned them, so
Not dead.
let's repeat it. For great success.
You dare speak to me? I'm blind, not deaf. I grow impatient.
Okay. Let's move the elementals over. There's gonna be some demons again that I'll have to fight, but
Our warriors have
Demons
engaged the
nearby.
enemy.
I grow impatient.
he even has a dialogue line. I really wonder if I'm supposed to go through there or not. Through here, that is. Fuck him up.
I grow impatient.
He's immune to magic. Once again, but
None may challenge me.
kill him.
Dare speak to me.
Hero Gargoyle. That's interesting design. Yes, Ring of Protection plus 3. Okay. And now the only other concern is to destroy the Demon Gate
Our warriors
and the
have
shrine.
engaged the enemy. Your master.
There. No more stupid Infernals and Doom Guards.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
There we go. Boneyard. That's the name. Whew. Yeah, I got a Ring of Protection plus 3. I'm gonna heal up and then check out this area.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
They don't have enough time left to destroy the Spirit Tower. All I can do is just kill the Acolyte. Should honestly do damage to units, because don't have enough damage to kill that off in time. Whee!
I grow impatient.
Alright, Ring of Protection
I'm
plus
blind,
3.
not deaf.
If I'm gonna control Illidan in a bunch more missions, it's a good find,
I grow impatient.
I would say. Woohoo.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Why have I surfaced?
What could the shrine train? I hope not Infernals or Doom Guards.
I grow impatient.
Alright. I hope it's there just for show, but... Well, both the gates are gone, so Infernals and Doom Guards have been removed from the picture, so now, even if a group of enemies appears in my backline, it shouldn't matter as much. Because a regular group I can sort of deal with Crushing Wave, but like a Doom Guard and an Infernal, they can do quite a lot of damage.
Hardly a challenge.
Okay, I think I killed off these two Crypt Fiends at some point.
Easily.
I probably did.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Okay. One problem of
Hardly a
of this group is it has a difficult time fitting anywhere.
Evil draws close.
Just like Undead in Lord on the Aftermath. I at some point suggested that
Nearby.
that
Dare speak to me.
these units in LTA of Undead should have smaller unit models. Because you can't micro units that have a difficult time getting out of a fight and also into a fight.
I grow impatient.
Nope, you're not allowed to eat. Nope.
Are there demons nearby?
Okay, so yes, I
Our
will...
warriors have engaged
Well,
the enemy.
maybe not. I didn't notice that gate
I'm
at
blind,
first.
not deaf. Is that all?
On your mark.
Maybe
Dare speak
maybe
to
all of
me.
the elves that I have to find are there.
For the great mother.
Hardly a challenge.
Or maybe not.
Is there trouble?
I grow impatient.
Hello.
Hi.
Where shall I strike?
Point the way.
Enable my revenge.
Those are not Maiev's elves. She doesn't have Druids of the Claw or Druids of the Wi-
Regret
Cannot win. Druids of the Talon.
Is that all? Hardly a challenge.
Convince me.
I grow impatient.
Well, at least this group can probably stay here. I don't think this is a group powerful enough to defeat the triple abomination attack that arrives every once in a while, but they could do something about it.
Dare speak to me.
Why I should just send them back to
blind,
base.
not deaf.
It's probably the best course of
Is
action.
that all?
Make it so. This art
There are demons nearby. Evil draws close.
Another Fountain of Elf.
I grow impatient.
Should have taken the Dryad,
You dare speak
but
to
she doesn't
me.
have a lot of mana left anyway, so...
There are demons nearby. You dare speak to me. Is that all?
That's a very spacey road. I approve.
Are there demons nearby?
No, I'm not gonna deal with you later. Sod off.
You dare speak to me. Evil draws close. Are there demons nearby?
Why does the worm have a hero glow? I mean, it looks like that to me. Probably doesn't,
Grow
but...
impatient.
Mm.
Are there demons nearby?
Well, I'll save before they go to kill that worm, because a unit couldn't, by accident, go inside, and...
I'm blind, not deaf.
Trader Scroll Replenishment.
Evil.
That's gonna be useful. At some point. I still wonder, is there anything else I could fight in that base?
Are there demons nearby?
Because even if the area where the boss fight is right here, there's still this much of the map left unexplored, and I hate that.
I'm blind, not deaf.
enable my
Are there demons nearby?
I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna have a look. This is one of the reasons why I thought of getting Prey the Moon Crash at some point. I liked the original game, but there wasn't much replayability in my opinion. And the Moon Crash, it seemed to introduce quite a lot of it,
Hardly a challenge.
but then I said
That
no.
all?
Ooh, there's no abominations.
Hardly a challenge.
Our warriors have engaged
But there is
the
a
enemy.
slaughterhouse.
I'm blind, not deaf.
You'll be washed away with the tide, literally.
You dare speak to me. Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf. You dare
There we go.
speak to me.
Nope, no more units.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Like, this place has textures and everything. It's just that... Oh, whoops. At least the hero hasn't been revived. And hopefully never will be.
I'm blind, not deaf. Vengeance is mine.
Our warriors have engaged
Grow
the enemy.
impatient.
Yeah! There is another area you can go to. Yes, I will go there. Because another thing is, I don't think that's gonna happen a lot. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen many more times, but I have been asked quite a few times, what campaign would you say is good? And if I don't play a campaign to its full extent, and the person then, if I say this is bad because there's a lot of the map left unused, and then someone plays it themselves and finds out that I missed that, you know, they could think that I haven't played it at all.
Dare speak to me.
But you know, it's a possibility. See, I thought there would be a point to this base existing, and it does reward you for destroying it.
Hardly a challenge.
And there is more than one reason. Alright, by killing all the workers and destroying the main town hall,
Draws close.
I think I rendered a lot of these buildings unusable. Because they now cannot,
You'll regret approaching me.
they cannot train a lot of
Is
the
that
units.
all? Easily. Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close.
I seriously hope that there's like a big open area with creeps,
Is that
or
all?
at least with a special encounter, as a reward for the player destroying this
Is
base.
that all?
I mean, player already gets a reward for doing
Easily.
just that, but
I'll make it so.
what I'm getting at is, I don't think this is an area where the main objective is. I think this is. So,
I'll make it so. This ought to tide you over.
alright. Let's just destroy the shrine just to be sure. I don't even remember how much gold was there.
Easy.
Die, fool. You dare speak to me.
Okay, that dropped nothing, but it's fine. It wasn't doing anything in the first place. The demon gates were, but yeah,
Hardly a challenge.
it's not a regular thing for a demon gate to
That
drop
all?
anything.
Easily. Is that all? Evil draws close.
Ooh, wait, more undead watchers.
Easily.
That's curious.
This ought to
Pendant of energy, yes. I knew. I just
Dare
knew there would
speak
be
to
something.
me. I'm blind, not deaf.
Hmm.
Easily.
Abomination King.
Dare speak to me.
That's a unique encounter. Not as unique as I imagined it to be, but
Rogue impatient.
it is something unique. Yes.
You
I'm not
dare
crazy after all.
I grow impatient.
Gauntlets.
Is that
Oh
all?
my. I'm probably gonna use this just to get extra mana for the boss fight. But man, was this worth it.
It's close. Is
Yes.
that all?
Well, now I can safely say that exploration in this campaign probably will be worth it at any point.
aid us. Their plight
Why doesn't...
enable us.
I guess that the scroll has a maximum amount of targets it can affect?
Convince me.
Or this one was outside of its area of effect when it happened, when I used it. To be frank, I should
I'm
probably
blind, not
probably
deaf.
sell the Book of the Dead and buy a Scroll of Greater Resurrection, Scroll of Resurrection, but
You dare speak to me.
I don't know if the boss will have any necromancers or... Like,
Are there demons nearby?
I think the Scroll of Resurrection has a lot more value than Book of the Dead, but... Although I disagree with the story, I don't like it at all. I really love that there is a reward for putting effort into destroying a base that
blind,
you don't
not
have to
deaf.
deal with at all, to exploring the map and
Hardly
such.
a challenge. Is that all?
Spare the pleasantries.
Alright, the scroll expired,
Why have I
but I now have enough mana on most of them
Demons
for
nearby.
triple crushing wave or elemental ender wave and the frost bolt. Let's have a look.
sought to tide you over?
Accept immortality?
Surely it is out there somewhere.
I don't...
Blind, not deaf. I grow in
I don't understand why accept eternal peace. Immortal... Like, what was the point of the immortality? He doesn't want to change them into undead, does he? Oh, I got all of the units. Yes.
dare speak to me.
This should be easy.
Hardly a
Our
challenge.
warriors have engaged
Can I destroy the port? No. Of course not. Itch.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Kill this jabroni. Yes, and I still do. Because you're a fool. Hey, cast that. Oh my god, which one is real? You know what? I don't care. Fuck you! Nope.
I'm blind,
Damn it.
not deaf.
We must hurry.
Well,
You dare.
that's a rip. Like there, for example, we have no other way to go. You know, if only the wording was a bit different, a bit more polished, it would have been great. Although I disagree with the story, as I said. Anyway, that's it, and I'll see you in the next one.